Yes, guys, how's it going? So, I have, if you've probably seen on my Instagram, if you follow it or not, I am currently about one, no, 2 weeks tomorrow. Yeah, 2 weeks tomorrow. I'd say 1 week. 2 weeks tomorrow into a mini cut. So, my basically just to explain what a mini cut is. Over the last 2 years almost, I've gained 20 kilos, which is obviously a lot of muscle mass. That's the whole point. I got really lean, like you guys in phase one. Got really lean, gave myself loads of time to build loads of muscle. Got to a point where I was just really bloated. There was so much food to consume every day, and I was getting really stuck and actually just feeling a bit shit at myself. So I thought, right, a mini cut is like it's not that I'm trying to get like diet down. It's like I'm just trying to like spend 7 to 8 weeks of dieting, not no specific amount of fat to lose, so that I can just reduce the bloating, get myself reset, feel good again, so I can push up in terms of my body weight again. And then I'm going to get lean for a photo shoot next summer. So I started, like I said, basically 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to run it until a week before Christmas, and then enjoy my Christmas. So I just want to walk you guys through my setup, how I do things, kind of similar to you guys, so you can. I think it's important that you guys kind of see that. So, like I said, I've given myself I suppose if you count, there's probably about 5, 6, 7, probably like 7 weeks. We'll just say 8. I gave myself a. Oh, that's not even. Why is that not working? There we go. Let's delete that. Yeah, I gave myself an 8 week deadline. Like you guys, you need a deadline. If you don't have a deadline, losing fat becomes impossible. That's why I set you goals, whether it's monthly, weekly, yearly, 6 months time, 3 months time, whatever. We need something working towards. Why? Because we need urgency. When you've got urgency, there is more reason for you to get up, to get your steps in, because you're like, right, by this date, it needs to get done. If we don't and it becomes wishy washy, we end up like with this urgency, we're like this. We're just moving forwards, working towards a goal. If there's no urgency, it's like, well, we take a load of detours. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. And then guess what? This just is a lot longer than this, essentially. So that's why I've set that in place. I know that it's going to be done in like 5 weeks' time now, or 6 weeks' time. Here is my actual setup. So bear in mind that I am eating a lot of calories because I was already eating a lot. So for me, I dropped it down literally just a little bit and it got me losing body fat already. So I'm on 3,000 calories, right? If you're sitting there thinking, why is he on 3,000 calories losing fat and I'm not? There is a very, very big difference there, which I won't really get into. But just to explain it, it wouldn't work for most of you guys unless you've been in a muscle building phase for a long time. Then it would make sense. If you haven't, we don't want to be eating 3,000 calories. It's just our body's not going to respond very, very well. Mine responds well just because I've been through that phase for like 2 years. So 3,000 calories a day, and I am literally, and this is literally it, same breakfast every day. Every single day, I'm having. I'm not gonna go through like the actual specifics of the grams and stuff, but I'm literally having two sourdough slices and 3 eggs every single day. Why? Because one, it's a very high protein, healthy breakfast. It gets me set up for the day mentally and physically. And how do you zoom out here? That's annoying. Zoom. Where's the zoom at? There we go. It helps me mentally knowing that I'm just doing the same thing every day. It's a routine. If I have so many different breakfasts, so many different options, it makes things a lot harder, a bit more trickier, and I end up just like having to think more. I don't want to think more because I want to put my thinking towards my work, towards my coaching, towards my other stuff in my life. I don't want to put it towards food and make it this big emotional thing. So I find something that's good enough, that fills me up. I can eat it every day, never really get bored of it. And even if I do get bored of it, I'll just swap it for something else. So it's the same breakfast every single day. I'll have that at breakfast, right? Then I have my lunch. And my lunch at the moment is the same thing every day. It is chicken, it is rice, and it is veggies with a nut. I'll just chuck on a sauce or a hot sauce or soy sauce, something like that. Same every day. And again, like I will have the same thing every single day until I get bored. And I don't really get bored of it because it's a simple meal and I look forward to it. It takes me literally 5 or 10 minutes maximum to prepare. But again, it reduces decision fatigue, makes my life easier. I'm following the same measurements every day so that I just keep hitting my numbers every day consistently. There's no like 3,000 calories one day, 2,000 next, 2,500 the next. It's literally just like 3,000 pretty much every single day, Monday to Friday. And then between dinner, I'll have a protein shake. Literally, at the moment I haven't got powder. I don't put 2 E's there. I go to Lidl and they have like a 35 gram one, which is pretty decent to be fair. It's like £1.20 or something. It's really cheap, so I just get that every day. Again, that gets more protein in. And then at the end of the day, dinner is, I don't know why I wrote that. Dinner is basically, it's different every day. This is the only thing that I have that is different, but for the most part, it pretty much is, just to explain, protein. Let's zoom this out. Oh, actually, no, let's just do this. It is protein, carb, veg. And for example, that will be salmon, brown rice, broccoli. Or it will be steak or beef mince with potatoes, white potatoes, sweet potatoes, veggies. And then some sauce or something like that. Really, really simple. And then after dinner, because I'm on a lot of calories, I will have, again, the same snack. I'll have like fruit and nuts, dark chocolate, just because I've got a lot of calories to play with at the moment, which will change in the next few days and drop down. And that's pretty much it. I have the same system, okay? I can follow that 7 days a week, but I don't, and here's why. Because I do work all week, and I do work on the weekends a little bit, but not like crazy amounts. So obviously I want to switch off like you guys. But what I do is I follow a bit of like a 5-2, right? So 5-2, the 5-2 diet, whatever you want to call it, people coin it as that. No one's really made it up. Everyone just does the same thing. So basically 5-2 is like Monday to Friday is meal plan, okay? I am absolutely dialed in. All of that stuff is dialed in every single day. So I just absolutely rinse it and get like accurate as possible. And then Saturday and Sunday is like, I'll just say flexible, all right? And when I say flexible, I don't mean not tracking, eating what I want and going crazy, because then it just puts all the way the work that I did during the week. It's the same amount of calories because I'm on a lot, so I can deal with that. You guys might have to bank some in the week to have more flexibility. But here's the difference. For the most part, if I eat out, it's going to be for dinner. So breakfast and lunch, obviously breakfast, lunch is same during the week, and then dinner I might have out. Right, and that will be one plate of food. It will be something simple. It will be like a Nando's. It will be a Turkish. It will be whatever it will be. Like, but I'm still going for good, healthy, whole food options in there. When I diet, I don't really go out for pizzas and stuff like that. If I'm not dieting, which is most of the time, I have a pizza every week. It doesn't bother me because I've got the calories to do it. So that's pretty much it. And if I have a drink, which is rare, I'll probably have like a pint. At the moment, I'm having a pint because, again, I'm on a lot of calories, so I can fit it in. But when I'm like actually getting lean, because I'm not getting lean, it doesn't matter. If I'm actually getting lean and that is the goal and not just a mini cut, I will be on like 2,000, 1,800 calories at some point for a while. So I won't probably drink at all. If I do, it will be literally a non-alcoholic beer. It will be like a gin and tonic, just one of those or two of those maximum, right? Unless it's a big event, but I just try and avoid that because my goal is get the diet done and then live life the way I want to live it for a very long time, like I just have done the last 2 years. So that is my setup nutrition wise. So simple, repeatable, and that's the main word I want you guys to know is it is repeatable. And the reason why is because I don't want to have to think. And again, when I am doing this, I have the meal saved in MyFitnessPal, so every day I pre-track. So I pre-track my food on MyFitnessPal every single day. In the morning, I sit down and have my breakfast. I'm having the same breakfast. I put that in, with my lunch in, with my dinner in. Takes you like 2 minutes, if that. My calories are hit. And if I swap something during the day, I'll just delete it at the end of the day and then put it back in. That's really it, right? I jump on the scales every day, every single day. Because if you jump on the scales, one, you know if you're progressing, if anything needs to change, and two, it keeps your mind in the loop. And when I say in the loop, it's like I'm in the fat loss loop. That's what I'm doing right now. If I step on the scales, it's going to influence my decisions throughout the day, throughout the week, and that is really, really important. So I won't touch on that too much, but that's why I do that, just to kind of monitor the fluctuations and progress from there. Gym, very simple, is for me at the moment 4 days. Don't miss a session. That's weights. That's like 45 minutes probably, sometimes 50. I'm doing 30 minutes of cardio and 10k steps, which I'm very low on today, and that needs to go and get hit. But this is the important part, right? This is scheduled. I know every single week what days and what times going to the gym. It's like my work. I know that I'm working this time every day and doing this video. It's the same every week. It gets in my diary. It's completely mapped out. Cardio, again, scheduled. I know what days. It's every single Saturday for the most part, unless something happens I have to change it. And steps, I know that I walk to the gym. So that's basically walk to the gym, and then after my second work block in the afternoon, I'll go for an hour walk. So 1 hour plus 30 mins in the morning. Takes me about 90 minutes to get those steps in. So that is how I get my steps in every day. Again, it is mapped out. There's no guesswork involved. It's repeatable. Everything I do here just fits me and my routine. It's very simple. And the last thing is, like I just said, is structure. You cannot get great progress just by winging your days and winging your weeks. You need to have a clear system in place. We've got a system with our nutrition, system with our training, system with our activity. Like, all of this stuff is important, and it all works together. But you can't have all of those things we just spoke about. It all works around structure. Like, you need a diary, and what I use here is Google Calendar. Literally, it's free, it's simple, and I map out my whole entire week. Literally, it's that simple. My whole entire week is mapped out, day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute. Does it always go to plan? No, because that's life. Life doesn't always go to plan, unfortunately. But because I have that in place, most of the time it does, right? And here's the other thing that I have as well, is adaptability, right? I have adaptability, and you need to have that too. How do you spell that? There we go. Adaptability. What that means is, I have this meal that I cook every evening that takes me like 15, 20 minutes, but I also have, if I have a really busy day and I can't do that, I've got tuna in the cupboard and in the microwave, so I just chuck in the tuna with some lettuce. Guess what? I've now got a 2-minute meal, literally 2 minutes to make the meal instead of 15, 20, 30, right? So I've got plan B. There's always needs to be a plan B. If I can't get my steps in, what is the plan B? If I can't get the gym in today, what is the plan B? Like, there is always a system after the system to make sure that I'm always doing something, even if it's not, again, the greatest week or the greatest day. I'm still following through on something, because something is always going to be better than nothing. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. That pretty much is the setup. Last thing, accuracy. Actually, that is the most important. What do I mean by that? And this is the important part. We don't want to be just ticking a box. Accuracy with nutrition. What does that look like? That looks like tracking everything, weighing everything to the gram before I cook it. Liquids, sauces, oils, drinks, everything gets tracked, right? When I'm not dieting, and you guys aren't, like the last 2 years I've been gaining 20 kilos and I've been building muscle and getting stronger and enjoying my performance training. I have been tracking loosely. I haven't really been jumping the scales that much. I've just been living a lifestyle phase, as we call it. But when you're in a diet, the goal is get the diet done. Don't drag out something that is painful and not the funnest thing. Get the diet done quickly and safely. So go all in. Make sure you're tracking stuff, because the more you track it, the more accurate it is. The quicker you get to the goal, the quicker you can then start to relax things, live life a bit more normally, and then eat more food, and then enjoy your training, enjoy building muscle, enjoy improving your physique. That's how we kind of want to do things. So nutrition, that looks like tracking everything, weighing everything to the gram. It looks like weekends, making sure your weekends are mapped out. If I'm eating out, I'm mapping it out before the weekend. I'm choosing the right options. I'm guesstimating the calories. There is a method to the madness all the time. And then accuracy in terms of, again, like steps, making sure that I'm tracking that and it's getting done. Accuracy in terms of my gym sessions. And what I mean by that is, what the fuck's going on there? Gym sessions. What I mean is, I don't just show up and just go through the motions and just push the weights really quickly. Like, there is intention. I'm focusing on like controlling the muscle. I'm focusing on controlling the weight, focusing on the speed at which the movement's done, focus on pushing close or at failure, making sure that I'm tracking my data. Last week I did this week I'm going to get an extra rep, an extra bit of weight, whatever that is. Again, intention is everything. And this is the details. And don't stress if you're not at this point yet. Reach out to me and let me know, and I'll help you. But this is where we're going to get you to. Like, this is where we're going to work towards, because this is what gets elite level results. This is what gets you to that physique that you've always dreamed of. And yes, it takes time. Yes, it takes effort. Yes, it takes a lot of days of questioning yourself and questioning, is this the right thing for me? Should I be doing this, or do I just want to give up? Even I get that sometimes. But what is the other option, right? So just lean into this stuff. Lean into the stuff that's going to get you moving forwards, and be open to challenge, be open to change, and that really is it. So that's it. That's the whole system. Hopefully that's helpful. If you've got any questions, message me. Let me know. It's a good opportunity for us to unpack obviously what you're doing and how we can maybe integrate some of the stuff I'm doing into your routine. That's going to help you as well. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll catch up soon.